going to kind of do this quick and dirty because I just want to get this out there and over with. Let's see. Got lance inside. Here's your sword. Here's your blazing sword. And yes, the way the clips are designed, unless I want to break the stands, I'm probably not getting that back out. So, I do want to remind viewers, we were originally told this was going to light up. It doesn't. Still looks kind of cool. But I love the big gaping seams. But, yeah, again, like I said, sort of in the Blue Lion review, up on the shelf it all looks pretty, so, yeah, it makes a nice display. Yeah, well, I'll get more into the whole of it in a separate review. I'm just going to show you the black line real quick. You get your key, got your mouth blade. Here, let's get on some more so you can see. There we go. Focus, damn you. Well, you get the idea. Anyway, so that's at least this time around on the blade, made in China somewhere where it's not noticeable. Alrighty, so let's see. Lance figure is a bust for me, like all the rest. Well, to be fair, paint job's a lot neater than they have been previously. Joints are actually noticeably tighter. But, of course, his helmeted head is uncrooked. So, there's that. The black line itself, out of the box, was perfect. Absolutely. I mean, there's a couple of small nitpicky, paint things, but they're very minor. Overall, yeah, it's big. It's literally almost as big as my cat. Honestly, it's wider than my cat. It's a big brick. Obviously, it's the torso of Voltron. Much more articulated than it's as articulated as I was expecting, but I kept seeing pictures of it, just standing there like a brick, and I was like, that doesn't seem right. So, overall, these are all good, tight. Look at that. Tight. Really super tight. And I was kind of enjoying myself all day. And then, around dinner, one of the paws stopped locking down. Like, the ratchet joint started feeling different in here. By the time midnight rolled around, the same thing has started happening to this paw. I did unscrew this. It's a push pin that kind of pulls out. It looks like the material they used for the post is kind of soft, and I suspect that it looks like it may be stripping. So, yeah. That's a minor thing. This will matter when you put it into, Voltron mode. You get it around and you just pull down. It's supposed to sit flush. Instead, I got this. In the scheme of things, that is super minor. See, it also kind of looks like my leg is kind of splitting a little bit. Like it's not glued or something. It's just, that was a... Ah, shoot. Hang on, see? There we go. So if you mistransform it... Oh, there we go. You just got to push the button and you get stuck. Because it really locks in. So anyway. So, other than the paws... It's pretty solid. I mean, it's much more solid than I thought it was going to be. So, here, let me put them back. We'll get them ready. Show you the torso. So, again, all the joints are tight, and once you lock it in, it stays. So, I know I'm making it look a little more fumbly than it is, but there we go. So, there you go. One other criticism, the tail doesn't really kind of fit anywhere. I mean, some folks are putting it up against the body like this. If you kind of do like the directions show you, he's got a bit of a tailbone in Voltron mode. Does look like if you wanted to, you could kind of pop the tail out. Some folks are complaining their tails aren't staying in. So I probably wouldn't mess with it if yours is staying in. So the fins, you know, just like that. You know, clicks into place, that's nice. Little ridges hold the fins in, that's a nice touch. And then this is a deep button, so if you accidentally bump it, it doesn't really trigger, but if you push in, voila, you have Voltron's head. So, as you can see, it's ginormous. It's huge. So, I'm going to show you putting him together in the second video. Second video, I'm just going to kind of show you everything, kind of wrap up my experience. If anybody cares, I did call Matty Collector's customer service last night about seeing about getting a replacement. And I have to say that that is some seriously horrible customer service. Nobody there, like, you ask them a question, they're clearly reading from a script, they're not acknowledging what you're saying. Nobody could explain to me about how I actually, you know, oh, we will get back to you in a couple of days. We'll give you a thing and you can mail it back. But when I asked how to, you know, are you going to arrange a pickup? How do I go about doing it? Like, nobody could explain anything. And this call ended with this gentleman who was rude and belligerent the entire time, or through most of the call. When he realized it was an exchange, he just got all very difficult. Hung up on me, and I just didn't really appreciate that. So I don't know whether I really feel like pursuing replacing this. I don't know. What do you say, Internet? There you go. Not bad. Lion is not bad either. You know, it's a big brick. It's heavy. Like, it's almost unnecessarily heavy, and I'll show you that when we make Voltron. You know, you got a couple ratchets, and then it kind of goes free, so it's clearly been designed to kind of either pose like that. The other thing is these pegs for the, when you fold them up, those almost, like, it's almost designed to, you know, if you want to perch him so you can almost see, when I put him up on the bookcase, you know, I put him up perching, and, you know, it's got presence. Like, my nephews are going to flip over this thing. You know, you can go that way. So, it's big. You know, it's, you know, like the rest of the set, very reminiscent of what's already kind of come before, but just in a much bigger scale. So, there you go. I know, you want to see Voltron, you want to really get to it, so wait for that video, it'll be out soon.